What if everything you see, every star, every planet, every breath you take exists inside a black hole? Think about that for a second. Black holes are supposed to be cosmic vacuum cleaners that destroy everything that falls in. But what if they do the opposite? What if black holes create universes? Scientists have discovered something shocking. Math that describes the inside of a black hole looks exactly like the math that describes the beginning of our universe. The Big Bang and a black hole singularity share the same equations. Coincidence? Maybe not. Some physicists now argue that our entire universe could be the interior of a black hole in another much larger universe. That would mean every black hole in our sky is a baby universe. New reality being born. And here is where simulation theory comes in. If universes spawn inside black holes, then reality is nested like a stack of computer programs. A simulation inside a simulation inside a simulation. Your great-great-grandchildren might live inside a black hole you helped create. Today we explore the mind-melting connection between black hole simulation theory and your place in the cosmic stack. If you're ready to uncover the truth behind our simulated universe, hit like and subscribe to join us on a journey through the mysteries of simulation theory. Let's get started. Simulation theory proposes that our reality runs on some vast computer system. But where is that computer located? What is the hardware? One fascinating answer comes from black hole physics. A black hole forms when a massive star collapses under its own gravity. The core compresses into a point of infinite density called a singularity. Around that singularity is a boundary called the event horizon. Nothing, not even light, can escape once it crosses that boundary. For decades, scientists thought black holes were dead ends. But in the 1970s, physicists like Stephen Hawking discovered that black holes actually radiate energy. They are not eternal. They evaporate over billions of years. Then in the 1980s, a scientist named Lee Smolin proposed something revolutionary. What if black holes are not destroyers but creators? He suggested that when a black hole forms, it might create a new universe inside. The singularity does not crush matter into nothing. Instead, it bounces and expands into a whole new reality. Our own Big Bang could have been that bounce. That would mean our universe is the interior of a black hole in a parent universe. Every black hole we see in our night sky could be a baby universe growing inside ours. Now connect this to simulation theory. A nested universe is exactly like nested simulations. Parent simulation runs a child simulation, which runs a grandchild simulation. Black holes are the hardware. The event horizon is the processor boundary. The singularity is the boot-up sequence. This theory is not science fiction. Serious physicists have published papers on it. It matters now because we have telescopes that can test it. We can look for evidence of a parent universe imprinted on our own sky. That evidence might already be staring us in the face. Here is the real challenge that keeps cosmologists up at night. The universe is expanding at an accelerating rate. Dark energy is pushing everything apart, but nobody knows what dark energy actually is. It is a mystery. Now consider this. In 2001, a physicist named Nikodem Poplawski proposed a stunning idea. What if dark energy is the effect of our universe being inside a black hole? He used a mathematical model called torsion. Torsion comes from Einstein-Cartan theory, which extends general relativity. In this model, black hole singularities do not become infinite points. Instead, they become extremely dense but finite objects. When matter collapses, it reaches a maximum density, then bounces. That bounce looks exactly like the Big Bang. The expansion of our universe could be the aftermath of that bounce. Now, here is the problem for conventional physics. The Big Bang theory says the universe began from a singularity of infinite density, but infinities do not exist in nature. They are mathematical errors. So something is wrong with the Big Bang model. The black hole universe model solves this by removing the infinity. It replaces it with a finite bounce. That is elegant, but it creates a new problem. If our universe is inside a black hole, then we should be able to detect rotational effects from the parent universe. Black holes spin. That spin would imprint on the baby universe inside. We have looked for that spin in the cosmic microwave background, the afterglow of the Big Bang. Some studies claim to have found it, other studies say it is not there. The debate is fierce. Challenge is that we cannot see outside our own universe. We are trapped inside the event horizon just like a video game character trapped inside a level. We cannot access the parent code. We might be able to measure its fingerprints. That is what makes this question so profound. Are we living inside a black hole? And if so, does that make our universe a simulation running on the parent universe's physics engine? Let me take you on a journey inside this cosmic nesting doll. Picture yourself inside a giant sphere. The walls of the sphere are the event horizon. You cannot see them because they are beyond the visible edge of our universe, but they are there. Now imagine that the parent universe outside this sphere is vastly larger and older than ours. Its physics might be similar to ours or completely different. When a star in that parent universe collapsed, it pinched off a piece of space-time. That piece became our universe. Everything you have ever known, every galaxy, every atom, every memory, is inside that pinched off bubble. Now think about simulation theory. A simulation needs a substrate. It needs hardware to run on. The black hole universe model, the substrate is the parent universe. Our universe is the simulation running on that parent universe's physics. But here is the mind-blowing part. Parent universe might itself be inside another black hole, and that universe might be inside another. The nesting could go up forever. Scientists call this a fractal universe, a pattern that repeats at every scale. Apply this to your daily life. You are sitting at the bottom of a chain of realities, each one simulating the one below. Your thoughts, your choices, your entire existence is a simulation running on hardware made of a different universe's matter. That does not make you less real. It just means you are part of something much bigger. Think about the most realistic video game ever made. The characters in that game do not know they are in a game. They think their world is base reality. We are exactly like those characters, except our parent universe is not a computer in a basement. It is a black hole in a sky we can never see. Ask yourself this. If you could look outside our universe, what would you see? Would you see the parent universe's stars? Would you see its black holes? Would you see the face of the programmer? We will explore that impossible question in the climax. Here is the strongest evidence that we live inside a black hole and that this black hole is a simulation. In 2020, scientists analyzed the cosmic microwave background for something called parity violation. Parity violation means the universe has a preferred direction or handedness like a left-handed screw. They found something shocking. The data showed a slight but measurable alignment. The universe might have an axis. Like spinning. Why does that matter? Because a black hole spins. If our universe is inside a spinning black hole, then that spin should leave a mark on the cosmic microwave background. The mark would be very small but measurable, and that is exactly what some teams have reported. Other teams disagree, but the debate itself is the clue. Data is ambiguous enough to allow the black hole hypothesis. Now add simulation theory. A simulation running inside a black hole would inherit properties from the parent universe's hardware. The spin of the parent black hole would be a parameter in the simulation code, like a seed value in a random number generator. Seed would influence everything from galaxy formation to the distribution of dark matter. We might be able to measure that seed, but here is the most awe-inspiring part. We are inside a black hole. Then the event horizon is the ultimate boundary of our simulation. Nothing can escape because the simulation cannot render anything beyond that boundary. It is a hardware limit. Memory cap. A render distance set by the parent universe's physics. This means our universe is finite but unbounded. You can travel forever in any direction, but you will never hit a wall because the space loops back on itself. That is exactly what general relativity predicts for a black hole interior. The theory fits together perfectly. The black hole, universe model, and simulation theory are not competing ideas. They are the same idea viewed from different angles. A black hole is a universe. A universe is a simulation. And we are living inside both. The mystery is not whether this is true. The mystery is how many layers deep the nesting goes. Does it go up forever, or is there a top level, a base reality, a ultimate programmer? We may never know, but we can look at the stars and wonder. Let us recap everything we have explored. Black holes might not destroy matter. They might create new universes inside. The singularity at the heart of a black hole could bounce and expand into a Big Bang. Our own universe could be the interior of a black hole in a parent universe. Every black hole in our sky could be a baby universe growing inside ours. This creates a nested structure exactly like a stack of simulations. The physics of black holes, the expansion of our universe, and the mystery of dark energy all point in this direction. Some scientists have found evidence of a preferred axis in the cosmic microwave background which would match a spinning parent black hole. Other scientists disagree, but the possibility remains open. If this theory is correct, then you are living inside a black hole, and that black hole is running a simulation that feels completely real to you. Your reality is not fake. It's just one layer in an infinite stack of universes. Next time you look up at the night sky, remember that every black hole you see might be a whole cosmos filled with stars, planets, and conscious beings. And they might be asking the same question. Are we living inside a black hole? The mystery is beautiful because it is unsolved. We get to be the generation that asks the question. Maybe we will also be the generation that finds the answer. Does our universe live inside a black hole, and does that make us a simulation? Share your theory in the comments below. I want to know what you think. So watch our video on the holographic principle, which suggests that our entire reality might be a projection from a two-dimensional surface. It will blow your mind. If you enjoyed this exploration of simulation theory, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you're ready for more interesting content on the simulation theory, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.